by coaching. I'm streaming. UDYR, put a shirt on. Alrighty, Bob, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing UDYR. He wishes he was Shyvana right now. She's getting so many eyes on her. This guy, shirt off. Nobody's looking at him. Gonna be playing UDYR into Nocturne, the Runes Conqueror Triumph, Legend Haste Cut Down, and then Magical Footwear and Approach Velocity. We'll be starting on the top side, then pathing it down with UDYR. We start the Q. Gives us extra on-hit damage. Whenever you activate the Q, you get more damage on the next two autos, and they have more range. The R is going to slow enemies, deal damage around us, and when you swap stances, then you get more damage on the next two autos. You want to use the Empowered Q on the buffs or the isolated targets. You get that Chain Lightning that's going to deal a ton of max health damage when the target is isolated. If you use it on a non-isolated target, not as good. The R will be our main ability that we max first, but you swap the R and Q over and over again as you clear these camps. Schmack, schmack, schmack R, schmack, schmack, moving, Q, schmack. Just like that. The W gives us a shield, extra life steal as we auto-attack the enemy the first two times. If you reactivate that W, you can get a big ol' shield, and then even more healing. Ugh. Against Nocturne, he's going to be clearing all of his camps every time, so won't have to worry about invades or anything like that. And as you auto-attack stuff, you build up the Awaken again. So you want to keep swapping stances and then getting those auto-attacks in. In real fights against real champions, that's the hard part, actually getting those autos, because enemies run away. But against the camps, it's just a matter of counting out those two autos as you keep clearing. R, schmack, schmack, empowered R, and then just walk away. The empowered R keeps that Frost Storm, and then Ghost. You can get closer to this. W, R, and then E, stun, Q, smack, schmack, R. Okay, man. Yeah, walk forward. You almost killed him. Let's go ahead and help Ezreal push here. Sharing is caring. Since I did the gank, I might not get the Scuttle Crab, so let's make it count. R, empowered R, W. Maybe if it reached him. Nocturne shows on the top side, so I can actually get the Scuttle. And we got the bot wave in and killed Pyke. Who's with me? Anytime you kill the lane, you want to help your ally push. White people be like, never touch the wave. Alrighty, this is a pretty bad gank, but here we are. E. Nice. R. Hello, friend. Another E. The R. Auto. You're dead. Job's done. Unless a World Tour UDYR game. I'm coming top lane, baby. Check your calendars on August 1st. Alright, let's help him push. Empowered R into the bush. Back to base. Well, that was pretty productive, huh? Very rarely do I even have a gank on UDYR, but that was simple enough. Faded Ashes, Dark Seal, one control ward to the top side. Since we finished our camps, and the second we were in this tribe rush, the enemy bot lane was trading and fighting, so that's pretty simple. Pop that ghost and then run into the enemy. When you're approaching a gank, what you want to do is use the R, like this, and then use the E. You're running into the enemy with the Frost Storm, and by the time you get to him and stun him, the second R is up. Very nice. That's how you make use of that approach velocity, and get the most damage that you can. If you're not getting that R damage, you're really not doing much. Speaking of which, we're maxing that R first. We got the Faded Ashes and Dark Seal. Faded Ashes burn damage to the camps and champions as you deal magic damage. And the Dark Seal is more snowball potential. And we can turn it into Medjai's, which is surprisingly good on big, fat, ugly UDYR. We're going to clear all the camps once again, and then see where life takes us. Looks like they might be doing the dragon. A very stupid move of them. Any noobs? Yep, gonna have to kill you. Gonna have to kill you, boss. And he's dead. That's why we get that control word for the dragon. Didn't even have to use it this time. 1 second, fellas. Empowered Q. Schmack, schmack, smite. It's gonna burn. Can I kill the Yunara under turret? No. Alrighty, back to the camps. Nocturne leash me the dragon. What a nice guy. And now we'll just clean up the camps. We don't have to reset for anything big, so we can stay on the map. We have respawn scuttle. Beep. Yeah, UDYR's a lot of fun, and his playstyle is very similar to Shyvana's. So much farming early. And it's not like you just farm and then carry the game. No, you have to do the plays after farming's done. So once you start getting a lead, then you have to take it into the enemy jungle. Any camps? I don't think there is. If there's a blue buff. I'm rich, baby. Nocturne's on the top side. Right, let's reset. So instead of like attacking bot lane or attacking this, we just reset and then we get back to our camps, playing for the camps first. It's the right way to do it. Listen, honey, it's a good job. Being a plumber's a good job, okay? It might not be glamorous, but it's paying the bills. Shout out to you, Richard. Keep being a good plumber. Schmack, Q, schmack, schmack. Got a Ruby Crystal Amp Tome. No one cares. No one cares about my Ruby Crystal Amp Tome. Until I complete that entire Liandry's, it's whatever. Whoops. Gank on the mid lane. You can use the F keys during Nocturne ulti to see where his mist is, and that will tell you where he's at. Or you can look at your ally's screen if they happen to be playing next to you. As you're at a PC cafe with your friend. 17 on the Void Grubs, but my Raptors are up now, so the equation is simple. I do my Raptors now. My team doesn't really use the Void Grubs either. Melee, Ezreal, so we'll just clear our camps and then see where things go. Schmack, schmack, waiting. Q, schmack, schmack, R. Go ahead and smite that. Maxing the W second. Points in the W will give us our team fight tankiness, and using the empowered W as we enter the mid game will actually be pretty important. People really fixate too much on the empowered R or the empowered Q, but the empowered W is what actually wins you team fights. I'm gonna walk over all the wards in the world. I'm UDYR. I am very tanky. So I'm gonna be taking this. Empowered R. Ghost. W. These guys were super ready for this. What's the deal? What's the deal? Alrighty, back to base. That is their best chance of killing me with how preemptive they were, and they still failed, so whatever. No Gromp for me. Paw Patrol's on duty, so I don't get Liandry's, but to the top side. Meanwhile, Nocturne died up here, and my allies are doing Void Grub, so I would say that's a job well done. When you move into the enemy jungle like this, which we can start doing as we enter the mid game and get more juice, you CC the enemy laners if they move to deal with you. And then you need to endure the attack, and then you win. You basically win by default. This is called pulling, when you distract the enemy and then they attack you instead of doing anything useful, such as farming or getting a degree and moving out of their parents' house even though they said that they were going to take a gap year, but then it's been 3 years and you haven't really done anything with your life. You know, stupid shit like that. Alrighty, back to my camps. Yeah, we could reset for Liandry's, but the camps are respawning, and so is Dragon. It is what it is. It is what it is. I got 100 gold shut down. What does Nocturne have? A bunch of bullshit in his inventory. Probably mid lane. Yup. Schmack. Schmack. UDYR's a juggernaut, so you get a lot of stats for free as you get level ups compared to other champions. We also don't have an ulti, so we don't have that sort of gated cooldown on our play timer. Let's go ahead and take this. Back to the camps. But yeah, with more stats, that means you're supposed to get more levels than the enemy. And the only way you do that is by being on the farm game. But we reap the benefits coming up in these mid-game fights. Didn't really super take over the game, but we have an early game lead. I mean, hell, we have a 50 CS lead. That's pretty good. Ready into the river. Time to play ball for the dragon. I have the 1400 smite here at 11 minutes in. Pretty good. R, W, moving, E. You better run. That's a level 2 level down Nocturne. Let's loop-de-loop and pull into his jungle. We want to make a play first and then do the objective. R. E. Let that guy take the blast cone. R. Hit him. Get feared. Empower W here. R. I'm super dead. Look at that damage from Viego. Well, we did what we could. Look at this shit, 600 out of nowhere. Oh well, we'll be a lot stronger for the next fight. It is what it is. Where we had to chase the fight from here to here, that's why the Viego can attack me. And if I had my Ghost, we'd be in a way better spot. It's totally fine though. To the top side. Liandry's and Boots of Swiftness. The Liandry's gives us ability power, HP, the max health burn, not only to the champions, but to the camps. So that's going to speed up our clear. So with our R maxed and that Liandry's, we deal pretty good damage to everyone, but we're not going to one-shot anyone. Mr. Viego, I hate you. E. R. Smite. R. Alto. Alto. E. Stun. Q. Hit him. R. You're dead. I hate you. Back to the camps. Nice, Nocturne died. His top side is respawn, so let's go take that. Now we can start taking the enemy camps. Nocturne made mistake bot side. His death timer much longer in mid game now. Me have more time take camp. Me take all camp. So good. Nocturne no E. Not get very strong. Alrighty. Now as I full clear my camps, after we're done with the full clear, I could either fight with a level lead, or I can reset and then fight with an item lead. And that's how you really get the advantage as Mr. UDYR. Oh. Really just want to blast off that QQ. It's definitely more about our R damage now that we're entering the mid game too. As you approach the camps, cast the R the first time. Schmack, 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 schmack. Job's done. Another R. Go ahead and smite. Because once we're done with the camps, then we can play the game. Now, do I want to fight bot side? I think so. To the bot side. Nice. Ars, Ghost, Alto. Alto, that guy's dead. Yanara, I love you. I'm going long, baby. W. R. E. You're dead. Stun. Q. Hit him. That's one. Nocturne not ulting my guys, so looks like we're good. Job's done. And we got the bot lane turret. Isn't that something? Well, yeah, your bot lane won. Listen, Pop, you would have farmed your camps and reset. As you enter the mid game, you got to start doing stuff as UDYR. You farm so much to be strong for this moment. But now you got to use it. And that's one of the ways to do so. Okay. Sortie. Trying to get to the top side right now so I can do this Rift Herald, but I don't know if it's an option. Yeah, let's do this wave and then reset. Sortie. Gonna go into Dead Man second here, but let's get the Medjais first. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Winged Moonplate, Ruby Crystal Cloth Armor, giving us a little bit of tankiness. The Medjais, HP ability power, more ability power when you get kills, and more movement speed when you get 10 stacks. So, let's get some kills. But what about when you die? It's fine. It's totally fine. Unless you're dying 20 times. Darius is super dead. Now, my ally died. If I start the objective, that sucks. Because I get shit on. Better to receive the wave, AFK, and then I clean up the fight. Do the wave. Do my camps. See how UDYR is kind of like a pillar of the jungle? He just exists. Another wave. Hello. Goodbye. My team was doing the Rift Herald that entire time. It just doesn't matter. I don't have to move towards it. Isn't that something? Fellas, we're losing mid to a Nocturne. Like, what's the deal? Nocturne, get the fuck off the mid turret. Alrighty, chase them to the dragon. We want to contest. We don't want to trade. UDYR, number one. UDYR's so strong. UDYR have to fight ally to use, or he has to fight enemy to use strength. He's gonna fucking ult my Yone. Okay, let's play for the fight first. R, W, moving. E, stun. R, empowered R, hit him. Hit him. E, stun. Q, hit him. Move down. R. W. Kill this guy. E. Oh, stun the Viego. Stun the Viego. You're dead. Good job, UDYR. You ran into him. You're so good. Couple of camps to go, and then we'll do that dragon. This Nocturne is basically screwed now. Nocturne's a champ that needs to win mid-game, and his ass is losing. Couldn't be me. And no. And that's why we contest. Imagine if we traded the Rift Herald and then clicked around. That would suck. And stacks on the Medjai, so now we get that bonus movement speed. Right to the Rift Herald now. Fight, fight, fight. I'm level 14. Nocturne level 10. Nocturne's a support. Okay, this fight sucks. It's not like I have to ignore every fight, but the fight's not actually happening, even though the champions are close to each other. Neither team's fully committed yet. You move when people are fully committed. Just like a good gank. That's how my pappy taught me. When I was 3 years old, my pappy said, "Why the fuck are you moving to that play instead of farming?" That's what he said. He was a good man. Never skipped a camp a day in his life. Why am I buying magic? Okay. Thank God I didn't buy the magic resist yet. Dead man's movement speed, HP armor, and a little bit of damage as you initially hit the enemy. That dead man's will allow us to run around like an asshole, going in and out of the fight. The way UDYR plays the team fights is a little bit of in and out. Just like good foreplay, you know, you don't want to just stick it in and keep going, you know, you want to... One, be slow with it, you know, and then two... a little bit of in and out. You'll see. Let's rinse all of our camps and then just go start running into the enemy. With the Rift Herald, we can push turrets. The Baron's coming up. Got a lot of options here. Maxing that E last is going to give us movement speed around the time that we actually need it. In the late game here. The Medjai's gives us movement speed. The Boots of Swiftness movement speed. The Dead Man's movement speed. Oh, it's going to be mid lane. Bro, I've been playing so much Shyvana, I want to push bot lane right here. UDYR don't use the farm like that. To the mid lane. Blast. And the fight's already over. Blast cone. We don't have a minion wave for a long time. We should just do Baron. My team will not see the Baron, they are noob. If I drop the Rift Herald mid, it's a bit much. So my allies can't actually stay and hit. Like, I'm pinging the thing, but like, until my allies actually move, you know? Hey, who want Baron, huh? When you're doing the Baron, QQ that bad boy. And then just keep swapping the stances. W, schmack, schmack, R, schmack, schmack Q, schmack, schmack Q, schmack, schmack W, schmack, schmack. Whoa! Swiper no swiping. Q, schmack, schmack Q. Smite, too early. Okay, we got it anyways. Stun this guy. Hit him. Nice. R. Run. Can't catch me. This is why Ghost is so good on UDYR. R. This guy's super dead. Whoa, the pike's not here? Well, nobody important died. My team's dead for a long time, so I'll farm a couple camps. You can use the W to sustain off the camps, too. Oh, UDYR keeps pushing. UDYR is not pushing. My one ally with Baron is dead. Well. Yeah, Randuin's second. Usually we go Spirit Visage second, but Sundered Sky, Bruiser, Infinity Edge Viego, Crit ADC Pike. Randuin's is very good this game. We have so much movement speed. Blue Smite, Jungle Quest, Dead Man's Boots of Swiftness, Magi's. You know, UDYR's been hitting the gym. That helps too. He's been working on his CO2 max. He's been working on his CV max. That's not his resume, by the way. QQ, schmack, schmack. Close. W. You really want to get used to spamming W as you're moving around too. In the mid game, you're always running into shit, so. Let's get done with this dragon and start pushing, boys. With Baron buff, it's up to you. Oh, fuck, I'm the only one with Baron buff, actually. It's up to your team to push, but... What? Smite. Okay, that's fine. Hit him. R. That's one fast fella right there. Stun. You're dead. Let's drop this Rift Herald mid and get it going here. The enemy team has rotated top for a stupid play. Nocturne Scuba Doe for nothing. Might be able to just end the game here. Push, 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 Q, push, push, W, push, push. Nice. Ride this bad boy into the Nexus turrets. And come on. Doink. Nice. Oh. Sort of eat. Whoa, R. Got the flash at least. I'll be tanking the turret because of Leandri's. Oh. I don't want to tank that much. Waiting. Run. This Darius going in here. R. Okay. And he's out. Empowered R. Bye-bye. Don't grab me, Trump. Welp. That's all we can do. Once again, allies are dead for a little bit. We got the 2 inhibs, we got their base turrets, and then just one more push. That's all we need. 4 more years, that's all we need. Who's with me? Randuins. Just buy me whatever. Let's win in peace. Randuins will give us crit resistance, armor, HP. The active slows. You're always just going to get that Randuins for the crit resist. Now, I said it was Infinity Edge Viego, but my ass was tweaking. He has Trinity and Bork. Christ, that's when he took my Yone. Running it down mid with the boys. Ghost, moving. Hello. R, E, stun, moving. Random and stun, moving. W, and R, hit him. And stun, Q, hit him. Good job, UDYR. Good job running at him, you rock. Get back here, bastard. W, R. Well, guess that's the game. Push, push, Q, push, push, R, push, push, W, push, push, W, push, push, GG. Final score 4-1-9. Leandri's dealing 2,688. GG. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Hope you learned how to rinse those camps. Nocturne was level 10. GG, GG, with your number 1. Buy the Ultimate Jungle Guide now. She's a work in progress, but for now, it will go over the basics, play jungle correctly, understand it, and to climb.